What's going on, Clashers? Turin 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another war recap video. This is from iKonik War 105. Let's go to the log, and there it is. Another win. This one over Raina Fools, a 67 to 50 win, and that takes us to 87, 15, and 3 as a clan. Nice convincing win there. So you can see we got max clan XP. That's always nice. This is how the attacks broke down. 18 3-star attacks for us versus 5 for Raina Fools. And a really nice average destruction up at 92.2%. Our attackers broke down like so. We had 3 heavy hitters this war. There was Tobin 36. Horsepower 18, and NWO for life. For the 5-star bitch slappers this war, there was myself, Turin 56, Tycho, BubbleBoy, and Master of Doom. So good job to everybody on the attacks. I'll show you quickly what these guys were able to do to us. Mostly 2-star attacks on our Town Hall 9s with some scattered 1-stars up on those top Town Hall 9s. Missed a star on our Town Hall 10. We only had 1 Town Hall 10 this war, as did Raina Fools. And they managed to get 3-star attacks down here on our bottom 2 Town Hall 9s, as well as our 3 Town Hall 8s. And this is what we were able to do to Raina Fools. A lot of nice 3-star attacks up on their top Town Hall 9s, but then we start showing some gaps here down in the mid-level, and even down here in the low level here with the 16. Managed to miss 6 of those on their Town Hall 9. So not the greatest cleanup effort this war. Had a couple bases that had several attacks against them where we still couldn't manage to get the 3-star attack. But we'll tighten that up next war. We're going to refocus and kind of work on some of those cleanup attacks moving forward. Before I show any replays this war, what I would like to do is just talk very briefly about this. These guys, Raina Fools, they came into this with a 37-2 record, with a 35 streak of 35 war win streak. So they're pretty confident. Came in, and as you can see, just based on the score, just wasn't able to put up enough 3-star attacks on us. It started off kind of early on. There was a little bit of lighthearted back and forth, a little bit of trash talk, nothing serious, but just up here on the profile pages. And eventually, as they got a little frustrated, I think they accused us of iModding. It's not the first time we've been accused of iModding. It's not going to be the last time we've been accused of iModding. So I just want to briefly give you guys my take on iModding. It sucks. It's horrible for the game. I hate iModding. Unfortunately, it's out there. From talking to people in the community, from watching YouTube videos, it's very prevalent in Asian clans, Chinese clans use it a lot, and unashamedly so. It's just part of how they play the game, and it's accepted that a lot of them are going to do that. To a lesser extent, Europe and the States, but it's there too. So it's something that people are aware of. It's something that people know is out there. So it's easy to use that as an excuse for when you run into a brick wall. And I mean, no offense to Raina Fools. No offense to the members of the clan or the clan as a whole, but we outclassed them. And it stings. It does. We at iKonik have been outclassed as well. We ran into a brick wall when we played You Got Jacked like 5 wars ago. It was frustrating. We got bad attacks, and they had great bases, and those guys attacked well, and it sucks. But it's easy to blame iMod. It's easy to blame iMod, especially when you run into a clan that has a attacking skill set that is a lot higher than yours is. Once again, no offense to Raina Fools or any other clan out there, but there are different levels of war clans. There are, good, really good, great, hardcore, insane. I'm not putting us up on the top tier. I think we're 2 levels below that, maybe 3. We're not at the level of a Reddit trooper or a One Hive. If we ran into them, they would crush us. But I think for the kind of mid-level war clan, they're just not familiar with some of the skill sets that the higher level war clans are using. They see us using loons very, very precisely at the start of attacks, and they wonder, how do we know that that loon is going to take out that base by itself? That those two loons are going to take out, those two defenses. How do they know that? They assume we're iModding at that point. But it's because we have an advanced skill set. It's because we know the techniques, so the fundamentals of those techniques and how they're used, not on the specific base that we're attacking at the moment, but in general. We've done this, plenty of times in plenty of different wars. We know what the troops are capable of, so we have a pretty good idea what they're going to do on that base. Anyways, that's my take on it. I hate iModding. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be in a clan that's a part of it. We're not iModding at iKonik, and I hope we never will. So anyways, that's my take on that. Okay, moving on. We're going to show some replays here. I'm going to show you 3. We're going to start off with Horsepower 18 taking on EOD. He brings a really nice pentalavaloon on this one. And I love the start of this attack. Sends in the heroes. This is something that we are starting to see a little bit of. It's a nice addition to the pentalavaloon attack, using the heroes to remove the clan castle troops, or at least to whittle them down. HB isn't able to take out all the clan castle troops here, but he's able to take out enough of them so that the ones that are remaining are no longer a threat to his attack. So then all he has to do is worry about the archer queen, and then of course the defenses with this attack. So got most of those clan castle troops down. Here comes the air portion of the attack. What's left of the clan castle, the loon, those witches, they're no threat to his air attack. Witches are so weak by themselves. They can't handle protecting against lava hounds and balloons. Nice placement on the rages here. I like how he elevated the rage over there by the AQ a little bit, pushed that up just a little bit to give any lava pops that are bursting in that area that rage, so they will take out that AQ. Textbook pentalavaloonian attack, great base for it. You'll notice that all the defenses were clustered closely to the air defenses. Because he sent his heroes in early as well and took out that first south mortar, it helped the pathing of his loons a lot. And as you can see here, this base is just wrecked. While I was talking ever so briefly about the heroes down there and what they were doing, the base was already halfway destroyed. So a really powerful, nicely executed attack here by Horsepower. And there you see, this is why witches and balloons are bad clan castle troops to have defending against this attack, because there's that balloon over there and there are all those skeletons over there just standing there doing nothing, just waiting to be picked off. Quick little fast forward here. Really nice attack there by Horsepower, one of your 2 nice lavaloonian attacks this war for 3 stars. Next we're going to scroll down the page here. We're going to show an attack by Brionna. She's going to take on their number 18. She brings a nice logowiwiho, and she starts this one off so well. A nice 5-for-5 loon to defense trade, picking off the corners. I especially love the south corner there. 1 balloon takes out 2 cannons. Just beautifully done. Did the math, knew exactly how many balloons to bring to get the job done. And in addition to taking out those defenses, she's also going to get a nice little lure here with that south balloon. So very nice work. And I thought she was going to do some damage with that loon crashing down there too. She almost freaking closed this guy out entirely. So now she's going to drag the clan troops over. I like what she does here with this back and forth. Because of the speed differential on these defending troops, this witch is getting more and more exposed. So she takes advantage of it with that 1 wizard there. Pop goes the witch, takes him out, and then continues a nice CC kill here with the golems being dropped to distract, and then very quickly getting the wizards down right behind to take out that DPS, which is now entirely distracted by that max golem. She gets a nice spread on the golems here. I like they're pretty much just the perfect distance apart, so where all of those defenses over on that entire side are completely distracted by her two golems. DPS is pretty much protected here. And making a nice push into this base. And the deployment on the hogs here, the back end hogs for this gowiwi, is very nice as well. Saving 2 heal spells for them, bringing those hogs in from an angle where the golem was still tanking, but there was very little DPS, so that's a perfect angle to bring those hogs in on. And that's going to protect that archer queen, and she's going to be up and running for this entire attack with the cleanup. And with those 2 heal spells, these hogs are just going to wreck almost his entire base by themselves. It looks to me like she didn't even lose a single hog on this attack. And she held on to a couple of wizards here. As you can see, she's sprinkling those in as those defenses are cleaned out over on that side to help with the cleanup. Always a good idea. Get that last DPS down before the final defenses are down. As soon as defenses are cleared from a specific area, you can start dropping those wizards. Always a battle against time when it comes to attacks. So we'll just do a little fast forward here on this attack. Really liked this attack, Brionna. Excellent job. Hope you were enjoying your vacation. I'm sure you were smiling after this attack. And the third base that I will show you here is by Supraslo. He took on their number 19, brings a nice gowiwiho on this one. Starts off with all the golems over in the corner here. There's a nice spread on them. Initially, they do start to clump up a little bit as those wall breakers come in, and after any wall is broken, those golems are going to readjust and refocus with their AI on a new target. But even though they're clumped up here, they do start to spread out again. He gets 2 go around the outside, and then 1 goes into the core, so that worked out well. He's got some great spells as he moves into the core to do work here. Almost his entire army composition is standing inside these rages and his heals as he drops them. That is just ideal. That is almost as good as it gets for these spells. Big part of the success of this attack here was these great spells. Got that nice second rage down in the middle of that core. It's going to clean that out relatively quickly. And here come these hogs on this back end. This attack is a perfect example of the power of back end hogs on gowiwi. This attack was starting to stall out. He has 4 hogs that he dropped in here, and these 4 hogs are going to, by themselves, completely eliminate 4 defenses and almost a 5th. So, he's already taken down 3. This cannon here is going to be 4. They're going to move down and start working on that archer tower and almost eliminate that archer tower. That's only 4 hogs. That's the ratio of like 1 hog to 1 defense. And when they're coming in towards the end on the back end of an attack, that is so valuable. That's why you need some sort of back end troop, whether it's hogs or loons or even in certain occasions just straight wizards. You gotta have something on the back end of these gowiwi or go wipe attacks because those are notorious for stalling out in the core. So excellent attack there by Supraslo. Nice work on the spells and on the back end hogs, bud. Alright, that's what I have for you this war, you guys. Stay tuned a little bit later as well. I'm going to be doing a breakdown on this attack here by Tycho on their number 7. Excuse me, Tycho's R7 on their number 4. And then I have also already done a breakdown on my attack on this guy here. That's a common war base known as the Fort, and that'll be up as well. So, until next time, you guys, this is Turin56 saying keep on clashing.